For years, the British media has carefully cultivated the image of Prince William and Kate Middleton as the epitome of royal perfection. A poised, polished, and picture-perfect couple, untouched by the struggles faced by ordinary people, especially when comparing them to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. However, recent media coverage surrounding the release of their latest video, in which Kate announces she has completed chemotherapy, suggests that this once unassailable image might be cracking. It seems that the same media that once championed the couple is now questioning their authenticity and perhaps even tiring of the manufactured perfection they represent. A scathing analysis from the Evening Standard, which described the video as resembling a shampoo advert, highlights a growing discomfort with the performative nature of William and Kate's public persona. This sentiment is echoed by Liz Jones's column in the Daily Mail, which critiques the video for being overly idealized and detached from reality. Such critiques, coming from the same outlets that have long propped up the perfect image of the couple, raise an important question. Is the British media finally tired of William and Kate's carefully curated facade? The video in question, released by Kensington Palace, was intended to be an emotional and intimate portrayal of Kate's battle with cancer and her subsequent recovery. Interspersed with shots of Kate's voiceover are images of her and William lounging on picnic blankets, cuddling, and sharing tender family moments with their children. On the surface, it's a touching portrayal of a family navigating a difficult time with love and unity, but one cannot help but notice that the video comes off as more of a PR exercise than a genuine insight into their lives. As Liz Jones noted in her Daily Mail column, what began as a heartfelt message, a tonic, a relief after all the months of obfuscation, descended into a Bowden advert. The problem isn't just the overly polished nature of the video. It's that the imagery of this supposedly perfect family distracts from the more serious message that Kate is now cancer-free. Instead of focusing on the harrowing realities of her cancer battle, the video leans heavily into a fairy tale-like portrayal of the couple's idyllic life, complete with dappled sunlight, perfectly coiffed hair, and strategically arranged shots of a loving family. The disconnect between the message and the medium is jarring. Liz Jones further criticizes the video for its detachment from the real, messy, and painful experience that cancer often entails. She rightly points out that cancer is messy, imperfect, shattering, and yet the video offers none of these realities. Instead, we see a version of Kate and William's life that feels too perfect, too curated, and too far removed from the struggles that most cancer patients, and indeed most people, experience. It's not just media commentators who are growing weary of the constant stream of polished, picture-perfect content from William and Kate. Public opinion seems to be shifting as well. The Evening Standard piece hits the nail on the head when it refers to the video as emotional exhibitionism. At a time when the UK is grappling with a cost of living crisis, rising inflation, and an overburdened healthcare system, watching a video that presents an idealized version of life after cancer can feel like an insult to those who are living through real hardship. The public is seeing through the carefully constructed facade that the royal couple has worked so hard to maintain. The authenticity that William and Kate have tried to project is now being called into question, especially in contrast to Harry and Meghan, who have made it clear that their relationship is not a fairy tale. Harry and Meghan's willingness to show the more difficult, painful aspects of their lives has made them appear more relatable and real to many people. By comparison, William and Kate's relentless pursuit of perfection feels increasingly out of touch. This growing disillusionment is captured perfectly in Liz Jones's description of William in the video. He notes that he seems almost real. Reclined on various blankets or on the sand, he is awkward, as if placed there, limbs carefully arranged like a marionette. The awkwardness of William's performance only serves to highlight how unnatural the entire production feels. In their attempt to manufacture an image of effortless intimacy, William and Kate have created something that feels forced, staged, and ultimately inauthentic. One can't help but compare this latest video to the public image of Harry and Meghan, who have often been criticised by the British media for their openness and vulnerability. However, what sets Harry and Meghan apart is that their relationship, while loving, is not presented as a fairy tale. They have been open about their struggles, both within the royal family and outside of it, and this honesty has resonated with many people who appreciate their willingness to be real about life's challenges. In contrast, William and Kate's video feels like a failed attempt to capture the same kind of authenticity that Harry and Meghan embody. While Harry and Meghan effortlessly exude love and connection, William and Kate seem to be trying too hard to manufacture the same intimacy. As Liz Jones puts it, Catherine would look tired and pensive, not perfect with conker-coloured hair. The video's obsession with perfection detracts from any real emotional depth, making it difficult for viewers to connect with the message behind it. The royal couple's desperation to maintain their perfect image has led them to create content that feels hollow and manipulative. As the Evening Standard suggests, the video is less about Kate's recovery and more about reassuring the public that all is well within the royal family. But this performative perfection is starting to wear thin, and the public is growing tired of being spoon-fed an idealized version of the royal couple's life. Perhaps the most telling sign that the tide is turning against William and Kate is the fact that they are now receiving backlash from the very media outlets that once worked in concert with them to tear down Harry and Meghan. The Daily Mail and the Evening Standard, two publications that have long been staunch defenders of the monarchy, are now openly questioning the authenticity of William and Kate's public persona. As Liz Jones points out, the monarchy is hanging by a thread, and videos like this only serve to reinforce the idea that the royal family is out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary Britons. The fact that the same media outlets who once lauded the couple are now calling them out for their performative perfectionism suggests that William and Kate's carefully curated image is starting to crumble. This backlash should serve as a reminder that the media is fickle, and the same outlets that helped William and Kate build their image can just as easily tear it down. As the public grows more disillusioned with the royal family's inability to connect with real issues, the media will likely continue to question the couple's relevance and authenticity. The release of William and Kate's latest video marks a turning point in their public image. What was once perceived as a carefully maintained facade of perfection is now being seen for what it is: a hollow, performative act designed to distract from the real challenges facing the royal family. The British media, once their staunchest supporters, is finally starting to call out the couple for their inauthenticity, and the public seems to be growing tired of the relentless pursuit of perfection. In contrast to Harry and Meghan, who have built their public image on honesty and vulnerability, William and Kate's obsession with presenting an idealized version of their lives feels increasingly out of touch with the realities of the world around them. As more people begin to see through the cracks in their facade, it's becoming clear that the British media, and perhaps the public, may finally be tired of the perfect William and Kate. Thank you for watching.